there. That truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Wait, there's still a dude in the passenger side seat.
Oh, crap! It's Spider-Man! Call for backup! Got him! You're not gonna get me that easy! Keep fighting!
Okay. Oh.
Oh boy, the gang's all here.
Gang is all here. Oh, this has got to be embarrassing. Being beaten with your own motorcycles.
Guys, we can beat him!
Okay, I'm just randomly coughing.
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
Oh, was that it? That was just the side mission. Well, that was mad easy. Alright, we're now level 45, which means we get the last, suit. I honestly thought I wasn't going to make it. Okay. I assume max level is 50 in this game. It'd be wild if it wasn't. Alright, so let's grab that one. Can I? Well, there we go. That's everything. Kinda. There's still some stuff that we can kind of work on getting. Might have to go get a base token? Challenge tokens. Well, that's all the gear upgrades. Aptly timed. Still don't know how to get that one. Yeah, also unlocks. But so, if I want to get the last stand suit, which actually does look really nice, we're gonna have to go fight some crime. You guys want to go take a short bit? Let's go fight some crime for just a smidge. I want to have all the skins before I beat this game. And honestly, it's like 3 to 9 crimes. That won't take too long. Assuming that we find a crime to... Crime? Low crime. Any crimes? I'm here to bust them.
Peter, I'm with May. It's bad. You need to get that anti-serum here within the hour. And if you can't, then you need to get yourself here.
No crimes. Oh, check the map. Make sure it's in a space where you haven't defeated all the crimes. No. We're not. We shouldn't be. We've still got a couple of crimes left that we can do. I didn't even think about the fact that they could be limited. But yeah, it's like weirdly quiet here. We might not be able to find any crime. Well, if we can't, whatever. It's just one costume. We've seen it. And that's all that kind of really matters. Yeah, let's just go beat this. Because you would have thought several crimes would have shown up by now. And we are definitively crimeless. It's almost like the game is intentionally not throwing stuff at you, so you don't get distracted from the end. But I want it! Okay. Well, let's just go back. Let's just beat this game. Yeah, nothing. It is dead silent. No radio chatter. No J. Jonah Jameson. Last costume is just Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm actually really surprised they didn't have Venom suit as one of the options. Okay. Yeah, I thought the game honestly froze. So let's do a manual save. I mean, honestly, it'll give us plenty of an opportunity to it'll give us plenty of an opportunity to do stuff after we beat the game. But I wanted to do it now. Ugh.
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
Wait, we're gonna fabricate an entire suit right now?
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Go! Ah!
Tell them what you did.
I never... Ah!
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies!
Ah!
You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Ow.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Isn't...
Enough playing!
Gotta move.
Isn't Otto like a frail man that's dying? Sort of? Ow.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
There we go. This is shockingly easy.
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
He's got a lightning claw. Worrying. Seriously. We could kill this man.
Enough of this! What are you... Ow! Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me.
Not more than it means to me! Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have! You should be on my side!
I won!
God, this is so cool.
Please, think of the man you were!
That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero! You meant so much to me! I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired.
Just hurt.
Otto! Stop! Oh, Parker. If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. Ah! Ah! No! The anti-serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
I'll do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
So,
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor.
congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to. But meaning, I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
Yeah. The lip, like the 3D models of the lips just kind of going... Ugh. 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 I really enjoyed this game. Like, they did a relatively great job with the Otto Octavius arc, though it felt a little bit rushed. Like, you know, his descent to madness was immediate, even though they implied it had been going on for a while. But they just kind of had to. I was expecting Norman Osborn to have more agency, but he was just kind of the damsel in distress for the entire game, which was kind of odd. So, like, yeah, there were some holes here and there. But I really enjoyed it as, you know, Spider-Man's already been out in the game for a while. You know, a lot of characters already know him. He's already been fighting the gangs for a while. And some of the Sinister Six. But, you know, a lot of the big bruisers were still kind of just arriving to the scene. And it's kind of the cusp before things start getting, I want to say, really hectic. But, you know, Kingpin, I feel like, should have had more of a role. Because you fight Kingpin in the very beginning, lock him away, that's cool, and then it's just like you're fighting his goons for a little while. But then the demons roll in, and then Sable rolls in, and then the prisoners roll in. And it kind of felt like it was every new group was getting shuffled out for the next. And it was a little, formulaic after a while. But, like, the nitty-gritty, okay, fine, I got some, like, grumps. But they are so minor in comparison to, you know, the characterization, the writing. Spider-Man in general, his personal arc within this was nice. I think I mentioned this, but this is an origin story for Miles. Really like that one. And I think it was handled fairly well. I know it wouldn't happen, but I was always just like, no, bite MJ. Let's see what happens when you go that direction. I know there are some comics for that. You really have to read the Spidey comics again. I've been reading them. I spent a couple hours last night reading everything post-Superior Spider-Man. They're not as good as I remember them, but maybe that's just because this game was so cohesive that going back to the comics, it felt like a mess to some degree. See, maybe they're making a Daredevil, so they need to save Kingpin for Daredevil. That would be interesting. I would be interested in seeing how a good Daredevil game would work. It'd look weird. I'd enjoy it if it happens, though. But, I mean, obviously they've set themselves up for multiple games, and if Insomniac wanted to, they really could just chain this off into a bunch of really neat superhero games. I will admit, I hope that they continue to do original games as well, but, like, I'd love to see, like, just half of Insomniac make superhero games for a while.
Well, I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I've been getting too nervous. Hey, alright, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
Alright. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. I think it's better that I just, I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
Oh boy. like that reveal. I really, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the sequel. Because, of course, they're going to have to do a sequel. They set that up so well. One thing that I didn't really like about Ultimate Spider-Man was effectively Peter... Okay, spoilers for Ultimate Spider-Man. Peter dies. Miles Morales takes over. And there was never really that, like, mentorship period or anything like that. I'm really hoping that, the next game actually has 2 Spider-Men going up, like, working in parallel. How rad would that be? You know, you can switch between them seamlessly when you're out in the city, and the missions just switch perspectives left and right, so you can have multiple little, like, storylines working together, to the point where you even have 2 Spider-Men on a mission. I don't think co-op would work well. It could, but it would be so much, it'd be so much more satisfying, I think, if it was just well scripted. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I just... They did a wonderful job with this. Like, oh, online co-op would be cool, but that's just the hardest thing to possibly design. Oh, cool. I'm just getting random emails from Paizo now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. They did a wonderful job with this one, and like, yeah, I would love to see, you know, a good Iron Man game, good Captain America game. Like, they could go off the walls with this if they actually did it really, really well. Or they could crash and burn by the second game, and then we'd never see another one like this. I hope not. I hope not. If I remember right, isn't there like a shitload of spider people in Marvel Comics right now? Yeah, there's several Spider Women. There's Silk. There's Scarlet Spider. There's Spider-Man 2099. There's Spider-Man himself. There's Superior Spider-Man, but that was kind of just like a weird side thing, not like a consistent one. There's, I mean, Venom, maybe? At first God of War, now this. PS4 has a really good streak going. No. First Horizon Zero Dawn. Then Persona 5. Then God of War. Then this. Sony has been absolutely knocking things out of the park. Oh yeah, there's also Spider-Ham and Spider-Gwen. That too. I know Venom's his own thing, but not always. Because, what's it? The football jock guy that bullied Peter is now Venom. So, not exactly Spider-Man, but close enough. Let's see, is there a story where Venom's like an anti-hero? Yes. I don't know if current Venom is like that, but was it Flash Gordon? No, not Flash Gordon. Flash Thompson. There we go. Flash Thompson. I think he lost his legs in the war, and then somehow got brought on to a secret Venom project where they gave him the Venom symbiote, and it became like a super soldier situation. Less anti-hero, more just hero? Sort of. It's like a shield assassin kind of person, which was kind of cool. But no, I don't know. Insomniac's been making some pretty damn good games. Sony has been nailing it production-wise. I'm really hoping they continue with this. Not because I'm a massive Sony fanboy, but like, we had such of a long period where every AAA game was garbage. You know, shitty DLC practices, online features nobody wanted, you know, poor optimization, no post-game support, shitty releases, weird skeletal faces in Assassin's Creed Unity, like, just a bunch of stuff like that. And, like, I'm hoping that this is kind of that, like, the shift. Because the last 10 years was kind of awkward. I don't think I'd attribute this to Sony, though. No, but Sony managed to get it on their platform. This is absolutely Insomniac Games making a great game, and then Sony just getting mild credit for it. Though I'm fairly certain Sony helped bankroll this to a fair bit. Or a fair bit. Because they had Sony, like, up at the top. I think Insomniac Games has a really, really tight, like, close relationship with Insomniac, so they often will, I think they only generally put their games on there, especially after Sunset Overdrive did garbage. Which, I should sit down and play Sunset Overdrive someday, because I've heard it's good, and I have an Xbox. It's just, busy, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope, you know, some of the... I hope EA and Activision see this and they're like, oh, huh, maybe we should go back to making good games again. Nah, that's not gonna happen. We'll see how Anthem goes. If Anthem's good, awesome. If Anthem's not good, awesome. I'll just never buy an EA game again. Sunset Overdrive being the one true Xbox exclusive is hilarious. I think there's a couple of, like, sportsy racing games and Halo. But yeah, there's no other exclusive. It's wild. I picked up an Xbox One 2 years ago. Literally 2 years ago for my birthday. I played Earthlock, which is on every platform now, and Recore, which is on PC now. And then I haven't turned it on since, except for State of Decay 2, because it wouldn't run on my computer, and it barely ran on the Xbox. And I'm like, why? Why do you do this? Why do you have this, like, giant company built around, you know, making and publishing games, and then you don't make any and publishing anything? I don't know. Anthem's set up to be a disaster. Yeah, I'm not expecting Anthem to be good. If it ends up being as good as The Division, I'll be happy. If I can play with friends, get to the end, and not feel like I wasted my time, that's all I need. I don't need it to be game-changing. I don't need it to be amazing. I just need it to be mildly enjoyable, so that we can do a co-op series on it, and then shelve it. Yeah, I got an Xbox One, played Halo 5 Guardians, waited for Scalebound, then immediately got rid of it when I found out they canceled the game. I know, I was so sad! Scalebound would have been really cool. Anything Platinum Games is generally really well done. So, like, it would have been amazing. It actually sounds like Platinum Games is making a new game for the Xbox, which might be kind of good. I'd have to look at the trailer again, though. Let's see. Do you think EA will change their minds when they think single-player games are dead? No, I'm being hyperbolic. EA is not going to make many good single-player games for quite a while. Yeah, Warframe is ready to fill any gap Anthem leaves. I heard Destiny 2 actually managed to bring things around at least to some degree with the latest expansion, which is good. Maybe Shell and I will go back to playing it at some point. My one thing I don't like about Warframe is the world isn't that exciting to explore. Like, even the open world stuff gets kind of boring. The guns are cool and the frames are awesome. I just need, like, more interesting levels. Oh well. Man, these are some long-ass credits. Can I, like, speed them up at all? Oh, hey, so I can. Let's do that. But yeah, no, we've had a good couple of years for AAA games, which is exciting. Because, yeah, there was definitely a period where they were all bad. Well, maybe not all bad. Sony would pick up Scalebound and release it on PS4. I think they'd run into licensing issues, but if they made something very similar, could kind of work. Didn't Microsoft just buy a bunch of game companies? Maybe they'll put some good stuff in the future. They bought a bunch of okay companies. They bought the We Happy Few people, who can kind of sort of make a good game. They did make they did buy the people that made Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, so that might actually be good. Maybe. But then again, they also bought oh shoot, what is it? They bought the people that made Banjo-Kazooie. And they bought Rare. That's the one. They bought Rare and made them make dancing games. Like, I don't trust Microsoft to buy these companies and actually have them make good things. It's like when Valve picks up an entire studio and then nothing happens. Well, at least Valve pays them well and they leave on good terms, but they still don't do anything. Oh boy, there's so much. Let's see, Wander, did you get the post-game chapters for this? Yes, I did. Are they already available or do we have to wait for them? Yeah, Microsoft bought Rareware, and we got Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, and then Kinect games. Yep. When was the last time Valve made a game? Was their last game CSGO? There's not a whole lot of Valve games recently. They make damn good ones. They're making Artifact right now. The problem is they're getting on the online trend. And I miss the Valve that used to make all the really sweet, single-player games. God damn, these are some serious credits. Yeah, people aren't excited for Artifact. I have no opinion on online CCGs. I know Magic the Gathering is, like, extraordinarily expensive in person, but for me, I'm much more interested in, like, you know, when we move up to Seattle, every, like, maybe not once a month, but we occasionally just, like, buy decks and then face off against each other. Like, that'd be really cool. I would really enjoy that. I don't have a whole lot of interest in Artifact or Hearthstone or any of the other CCGs out there. I can't do it. I don't have time. Wasn't Artifact met with boos when it was revealed? Yup. It was in fact booed upon reveal. In memory of Steve Ditko, who, with the stroke of his pen, made the world amazing.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
Huh. Yeah. He is Venom. Harry Osborn is Venom. That'll be interesting. Was that 3 post-credit scenes? It was like 2 or 3. I do like the idea of Venom being synthetic as opposed to like an alien thing. You finished the main story, but the adventure continues. You can now change the time of day in research stations. Good luck. And we also have the best new suits in the game. Okay, so we have the anti-ox suit. No! No, I want it! But I can't have it! Oh, that's so mean! Okay, so there's one more suit, but it's a pain in the ass. Complete all main missions, side quests, and reach 100% district completion in all districts to unlock this suit. Which is the Spider Undies suit. Not gonna be able to get that tonight. I don't know if I'll make it. We might have to work on that when the DLC comes out, to be totally honest. Let's buy all the other suits that we can. Yeah, so we need some base tokens for that, crime tokens for that, and Hundo the game for the last one. Ugh. Yeah, so I don't think we have the DLC. Build up an electrical charge by performing air attacks and release that charge by attacking enemies on the ground. Huh. And the last one's proximity sensor. Secret photo locations on the minimap. Huh. Interesting. I like the fact that the music plays.
Attention agents, this is Control. Need an update on the situation in Madison. Control, APC Echo is in pursuit of fugitives.
I just launched an app that's a daily live trivia game show. I'd love to have you as a guest. Quick interview for my blog? Spidey, check this. Between Spider-Man...
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Okay, well, let's put on a different suit at the very least. I mean, we might as well look normal for this.
Mary Osborn for the money. Kill Jameson and...
Work out or those spider...
All units. Masked terrorists have seized control of a city bus.
Oh, I should probably go
Officers in Murray
deal
Hill,
with this.
stand by for further instructions.
Yuri, you're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider Cop.
You said it! You even did the voice!
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait.
Spider Cop surveys the city. Placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
What have I done?
Okay, so according to this, the first DLC is out on October 23rd, 2nd in November, and 3rd in December. Okay, so this might, we might do all the DLC for this around Christmas then. Kind of depends on what my time looks like. But yeah, here's all the crimes that we're looking for.
Burn the whole block down. Guys, the guards at Rikers
I'm not even gonna bother with specials. We'll get enough crime tokens just by doing whatever. I didn't even know how you'd ever get 10 swing kicks. I guess you kind of
road
could.
movie or my life? Why not both?
Hello.
Gonna crack your skull.
I'm just gonna try and get these swing kicks.
Not getting away with that.
It seems unlikely that I'll get all of them. We'll see. Maybe Shield Man over here can withstand some hits. Nope.
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Well, that's okay. I wish there was a skin with Spider-Man in a cop uniform. Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. I really wish they'd actually included more, like, weird joke skins as opposed to reference skins. Spider Cop.
Attention units. Masked terrorists
Mary
have
Jane.
planted a bomb. Reported location is near the theater district.
Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, I would love it if each DLC introduced like 10 new costumes just so you could goof around with them. That'd be really cool. Alright, well, either way, at this point I'm going to have to shelve this game. I've been having a massive amount of fun with it.
Control. Need an update from Devil's Shelf. Over. APC Foxtrot reporting. In pursuit of escaped prisoners.
But, like, I could keep playing this semi-forever. And honestly, I'll get bored at some point. But, like, This has been a great game. Really fun. And I can't wait for the DLC, and I can't wait for the inevitable sequels. Because, of course, there's going to be at least one. Hopefully multiple. We'll see. Let's pause so they stop yelling at me. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'll come back for the side quests. I don't know if I'm going to get the undies. I'd like to, but I got a billion games coming out, and, like, I've been spending too much time playing this one to begin with. So we'll have to see how things, kind of end up over the course of the next couple weeks. If it turns out I have a ton of time, then we'll see how it goes. Who knows? Would I say this game or Dad of War? Oh boy, that's a question. Spider-Man or God of War? Honestly, if you're looking for pure fun, Spider-Man. If you're looking for one of the best games I've ever played, God of War. Like, Spider-Man is really enjoyable, but it's got its, like, rough edges and, you know, a couple of things. But through and through is, like, an enjoyable, interesting experience. But God of War just stands above. Even though, like, I like Spider-Man better, God of War is, like, this weird, like, paragon of really good game. And what's my current personal game of the year? I mean, begrudgingly, I have to give it to probably God of War. I'll have to think about it. If you guys ask me in December, I can actually do, like, my top 10 games of this year. But Spider-Man is, like, definitely, like, top 5, probably top 3.